You get a raise, and somehow you're still broke 6 months later. You pay off a debt, and somehow a new one appears. You save money, and somehow an emergency always empties it. This is not bad luck. This is not the economy. This is a pattern, your pattern, running on a program installed so early in your life that it feels like reality. Today, you're going to see the program, and seeing it is the first step to changing it. Welcome to Wisdom Forgotten. Subscribe. Now, let's get into it. Here's what's actually happening. Psychologists studied lottery winners. Within 5 years, most returned to their previous financial state. More money, same result. Meanwhile, people who build wealth from nothing, if they lose everything, rebuild it. Same result. The money changes, the outcome doesn't, because the outcome was never about the money, it was about the identity behind the money. Identity is the program, and your program was written before you were old enough to question it. In the conversations you overheard, in the arguments about bills, in the phrases repeated so often they became truth. Money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are greedy. We can't afford that. We're not those kind of people. Those words are not memories, they are instructions, running silently every single day, shaping every financial decision you make without you ever knowing it. The Japanese call this Seken, the invisible world of social norms and inherited beliefs that govern behavior beneath conscious awareness. You don't see Seken, you live inside it, and until you step outside it, you cannot change it. Here are the 3 patterns that keep people financially stuck. 1. The scarcity loop. Poor people think about money constantly, not because they're obsessed with it, because they don't have enough of it. And the brain, under scarcity, narrows its focus. It can only see the immediate problem, the bill due Friday, the overdraft today, the shortage right now. This is called scarcity mindset, and Princeton researchers proved it cost the equivalent of 13 IQ points. 13, not because poor people are less intelligent, because the mental bandwidth consumed by financial stress leaves less room for long-term thinking, planning, investing, building. The rich think about money differently, not more, differently. They think about it in terms of systems, growth, future. The bill due Friday matters less when you have a system that handles it automatically, and that system started with one decision, made once a long time ago, when they chose to think like someone who builds, not someone who survives. 2. The lifestyle trap. Income goes up, spending goes up with it. New salary, new car, new apartment, new lifestyle. And somehow, despite earning more, nothing accumulates. This is lifestyle inflation, and it is the silent killer of wealth at every income level. The Japanese concept of hara hachibu, eat until 80% full, applies directly here. Stop before excess. Leave space. The wealthy don't fill every financial gap the moment it opens. They leave space. That space becomes savings. Savings become investments. Investments become freedom. Most people spend up to their income because spending feels like reward, like proof that you made it. But the person who makes it is not the person who spends the most. It is the person who builds the most, quietly, without showing it. 3. The wrong financial role models. You learned money from the people around you, and if those people were struggling, you learned to struggle. Not because you chose it, because that was the only model available, the only example visible, the only version of financial life you ever witnessed up close. The wealthy pass down financial literacy like a language: compound interest, asset building, tax strategy, investment philosophy, discussed at dinner tables, modeled daily, inherited invisibly. Not because rich families are smarter, because they are speaking a language that was never taught in your home. This is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to learn the language now. And it starts with one decision: to stop inheriting a financial identity you never chose and start building one you do. Here's how you break the pattern. 3 steps, starting today. 1. Name the program. Write down every belief about money you grew up hearing. Every phrase, every message, every feeling money carried in your home. Look at the list. Ask honestly, are these beliefs true or are they inherited? Most of what you believe about money is not yours. It was given to you, and you can give it back. 2. Change the identity before the behavior. Don't ask, how do I save more? Ask, what would someone who builds wealth do right now? Not who you are becoming. Every financial decision filtered through that identity, slowly,
consistently, the identity shifts and the behavior follows automatically. 3. Learn the language. 30 minutes a day, one financial book, one concept at a time. Compound interest, index funds, net worth, cash flow. The language of wealth is not complicated. It is simply unfamiliar. And unfamiliar becomes familiar through repetition, the same way every language is learned, one word at a time. The pattern is not your destiny. The program is not permanent. The identity is not fixed. The language can be learned at any age by anyone starting from any point. Poor people don't stay poor because they lack effort. They stay poor because they are running a program that was never designed to build wealth. And rich people don't stay rich because they are smarter. They stay rich because they are running a different program, installed earlier, reinforced longer, but learnable at any age by anyone willing to see it clearly. You see it now. That is the first step. The next step is yours. If this hit you, like this video. It puts this in front of someone who needs it. Subscribe to Wisdom Forgotten and watch this next. It builds directly on everything you just learned. See you there.